Good morning and welcome to Toronto Police Headquarters. Today we have Staff Inspector Mike Earl of the Hold Up Squad. He will be providing a follow-up on a series of East End robberies, as well providing an update on the Red Ryder Bandit investigation. Sir?
Good morning and thank you for attending this press conference. The Toronto Police Hold Up Squad is looking for information and assistance in two separate investigations of serial robbers. The first investigation I wish to speak to you about, it's a lone male who's committed several robberies in the east end of the city. These robberies occurred from August 7, 2016 until February 8, 2017. In each one of these robberies, the male suspect entered a premises with a surgical type mask on his face or otherwise masked, armed with an automatic style handgun, and made a demand for cash. The video you're seeing is from a robbery from the beer store on Millionaire Avenue on Thursday, the 27th of December, 2016. On each one of these robberies, the suspect, described as a male, light-skinned black, in his mid-20s, medium height, with a medium build, has demanded cash and fled with cash. He's been nicknamed the Twig Bandit by the Hold Up Squad investigators because in several of the original robberies, they were late night, early morning. He would use a branch or a twig to prop open the door after being buzzed in by the night clerk. We're looking for the assistance, public's assistance in identifying this individual, getting any information on this individual to get him off the streets. He's been seen using a black Toyota Corolla as a possible getaway car, and also the two-wheeled speedy bicycle, as you can see from the beer store robbery. In several of the robberies, he was wearing the same clothes, the same sweater under and over. Bank robbery on the CIBC on the Saturday, the 10th of December, 2016. He wore the hard hat and the orange vest. If anybody has any information on this individual, please contact the Hold Up Squad or Crime Stoppers. The next investigation is in the northwest area of the city. These individuals, there's between 1 and 3 individuals that committed 8 robberies between March 14, 2017 and April 11, 2017 in fast food premises. These individuals are hooded, and one of them is armed with a lever action type BB gun, which we have identified as similar to a Red Ryder. In each one of these cases, the individuals would enter the premise. One would jump over the counter, take control of the clerk. And the one that you're witnessing right now on the video is a Subway sandwich shop on Westmore Drive on February 7th. The clerk was grabbed by the hair and dragged to the cash register, while a young lady and her child cowered in the corner, and an individual pointed a rifle at them. The individual also stole a wallet from the patron in the place at the time of the robbery. The Toronto Police Services Hold Up Squad is looking for the help to get these hoodlums off the streets. Any assistance that you can provide in identifying these individuals would be much appreciated. These lever action losers need to be apprehended before they actually shoot somebody's eye out. This BB gun, Red Ryder, is known to break skin and can cause seriously bodily harm. The individuals are described as male, black skin, in the late teens to early 20s, medium height and medium builds. As you can see by their face, they're covered with hoods or some type of bag with eye holes punched out, like they've been watching too many spaghetti westerns. So there's been no injuries in these robberies so far, and each one of these robberies has only been a small amount of cash has been taken. And I said before, there's between 1 and 3 individuals. On several of the robberies, there was 3 individuals in. One would jump the counter, one would hold the gun, and the other one would stay by the door. The last robbery that occurred at the Max Milk at 2200 Martin Grove Road, only 1 individual with a rifle entered the premises and committed the robbery. A total of 8 robberies have been committed by this group of thugs. So again, any information that the public can provide through the media assistance, please contact Crime Stoppers or the Hold Up Squad. Questions?
Were all these 8 robberies in the North York area, as you were mentioning?
These robberies are all in the northwest corridor. So Martin Grove Road, Albion Road, Finch Avenue West, mainly in that Etobicoke, Weston Road in Finch over to, right over to the border of Peel.
And can you confirm, was it all these robberies were between March of 2017 and April of 2017? Is that
That's correct, for the Red Ryder Bandits, absolutely.
And for the East End robberies, that they were from August 2016 to February 2017, is that correct?
February 7th, 2017. That's the Twig Bandit. Two separate serial type robbery cases that are ongoing. As you can see, their faces are disguised pretty well, so we definitely need some assistance from the public in trying to identify these individuals. You can see the fear just by looking in the child's face. It's blurred, unfortunately, but if you actually saw the child's face without being blurred, you can see the fear in the child's face with that rifle pointed at that child.
Were there any threats on the lives of these individuals? Any threats made during these robberies, or just, I mean, was it?
It's a pretty good threat when you got a rifle pointed at your face in the middle of a robbery. You know, they threatened to basically shoot them if they didn't comply. But that's an unbelievable experience. You can see that I'm sure the mother and child in the subway sub one will, you know, have some issues for a little while trying to get over this.
Other than surveillance video, did you gather any other evidence that has helped in the investigation?
We have lots of surveillance video. We have no other clues right now. We have no indication of getaway vehicles that or vehicles whatsoever. Other the Twig Bandit, obviously, we had a bicycle as a getaway vehicle. He's still riding away with his mask on.
Seeing an increase in these types of robberies?
Since 2007 or 13, pardon me, we had the lowest number of retail robberies since I've been around, which is a long time. That I can remember. So, and that was 207. Every year since then, we've had a gradual increase of retail business robberies. Right now, we're sitting at 212 for the year. So, we're on line to have double the robberies from 2013 in the retail business. And that's robberies of businesses with firearms or weapons demanding cash type of thing. Very similar to what you're seeing here.
Even though it's not a real rifle, I mean, obviously it's terrifying, but have you ever seen anything like that where a child gets caught up in something like this with a firearm pointed at them?
Well, I've had a long career. I might have seen something like this before, but it's still, when I see this, it's traumatic. I mean, this should not be happening. And you know, like I said before, these guys have watched too many spaghetti westerns, and you know, it's almost like they're stagecoach robbers in here with their masks on and their rifle. So I'm pretty sure I have at least 7 magnificent officers that can try and track these guys down and catch them. Any other questions? All right, thank you very much for attending this press conference.
The videos and photographs will be available on the Toronto Police website, and that concludes today's conference. Thank you.